Greetings. Hi, YouTube family. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Latia Shepherd, and this is Shepherds of Success. And on this channel, I am coming to talk about the success of our souls. It's a lot going on. We're brewing in this new energy, and our souls are coming back online. And I know a lot of us are lost because when my soul was coming back online, I was lost. I thought I was going crazy, and half the people around me did too. That was about 2010. So forging ahead, 15 years later, here I am as a beacon of light to shine for you, to let you know that you're not crazy. You're going the right direction and everything is going to be okay. I have a Bible verse that I want to talk about today, and I was thinking about it as I went on my walk. Today I walked 4 miles, and it's from Psalms 23, which of course I like because, you know, my birthday is 2/23, February 23rd. Where all my Pisces at? Hey, y'all. Hey, family. Psalms 23:6, and it says, "Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." So let me say that one more time. This is Psalms 23, verse 6. "Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." I just want to talk today to you guys for a few minutes about the goodness of the Lord. And this is not a religious, because you know for certain that this is not a religious channel. And I know the religious ideations have confused a lot of people about who and what the Lord is. And what does it mean to dwell in the house of the Lord? And what does goodness and mercy look like that is going to be following you all the days of your life? And I can only attest to this and tell you what this is because of me tapping into this frequency of goodness and mercy following me all the days of my life. But first, I had to understand and realize who the Lord is, what the Lord is. And this is just from my experiences. I cannot attest to what anybody else has been through, what anybody else knows, or what anybody else's experiences. I come to this channel to share solely from things that I have experienced and learned on my 45-year journey here in 3D on planet Earth. So the Lord, and I will and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. I self am Lord and Master. We are the mighty I am presence of God. While you are here in the 3D, the Lord becomes your mind. The Lord becomes your nervous system. The Lord becomes your thinking processes, your patterns, your actions, your paradigm here down here on 3D. That is your Lord. Okay? So when Christianity and religion teaches us that the Lord is an entity that exists outside of us, and that there's demons and there's devils and somebody is forcing us to do anything, all they're talking about is your lower nature. Here you have a higher nature and you have a lower nature, and the Lord is your higher nature. So you can choose to follow the Lord or you could choose to follow the devil, because they both exist within side of you. Now, what I've learned on my journey is you have to learn how to integrate the Lord and the devil, both of those energies, to find a divine balance for yourself here and to direct your thoughts in the way that you need to go, because you need a lot of things to survive 3D. It ain't all peaches and creams and sugar down here and shit. It's hell to pay down here per se, based on your actions, your thoughts, and your thinking. So when I think about the goodness of the Lord, and I was just out there walking today, and I was breathing in the fresh air, and I looked up and I saw the sun, and the sun was shining, and the sun is powering us. It is giving us life force energy. It is giving us food. It is giving us oxygen. I mean, the sun is giving us everything. It's giving us downloads. It's giving us so many things, and we're not even aware of the governing body of that beautiful sun. So as I'm walking today, thinking about the goodness of the Lord, thinking about the sunlight and the air and the oxygen and the trees and the birds and my body and my limbs to be able to walk, my feet that I can find balance and structure and plant myself into the earth, my heart so that it's ticking, and my breath so that everything inside of me, this well-designed machine, is being regulated. It is moving and it is functioning and it is happening with or without me. And that is the goodness of the Lord. And now when you have been through life-changing situations and you begin to change your perspective and you think about how life was for you and how you overcame that, and now you're standing in a new place, then you can think about the goodness of the Lord. You could think about the goodness of how your mind can now process and find joy in every little thing instead of finding a problem in every little thing. You can now think about surrender, what divine surrender means. It means to know that without a shadow of a doubt, and there's nothing nobody could say or do to take it from you, that everything is working out for your good. It means that there is divine timing, there is divine principle. So what I want to tell you is the Lord is law, and there are laws that God is good by law. Strictly by law, strictly because you were born here, because you are a part of divinity, because you are the spark of creation that exists. By law, God is good. Now it's up to you to tap into that frequency. It's up to you to dwell in the house of the Lord, or you can go down there and kick it with Satan and them. Lower nature, low level thinking, pain, suffering, disgust, disguise, greed, all those things we have. And then we have the fruits of the spirit. So a matter of dwelling in the house of the Lord is completely up to you. But I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that it's not going to take hell to cross through to get there to the place. But remember, yea, though I walk through the valley and the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Okay, before thou art with me, because within inside of you, you have grace and you have mercy and you have these things that you are connected to by your birthright. Just because you are a spark of light here in 3D and you are here in this moment in 2025, when we are in the middle of one of the greatest shifts ever that a lot of us came for, to get everybody back to the truth. And like I said, this channel, Shepherds of Success, is all about shepherding you towards the truth of the light that exists within you. That you have to find the opportunity and the time to tap into that so that you will know the truth for yourself. But when we talk about the goodness of the Lord, there is so much goodness happening around us every single day. Every single day. And life takes that away from you. But like I always share with my kids, and I share with my mom, and I share with everybody, when my cousin Tiffany was murdered on my birthday in 2021, February 23rd, and then my brother died on my birthday in February 2022, February 23rd, and the what happened to me and how I gave up on life and how I met despair, how I met depression, how I was able to have an experience to understand what other people, because prior to that, I didn't know what depression looked like, felt like. As a single mom, I didn't have time to be depressed. Baby, you got stuff to do. You got to go. If you don't do it, it don't happen. So there was no time to be depressed. There was no time to sit and sulk in. Now I understand after those tragic events on my birthday, what depression looks like, what despair looks like, what it feels like, what hopelessness feels like, what it feels like to get stuck somewhere and feel like you're never going to get out, what it feels like to finally just want to say fuck it and give up. I get it. I get it. Been there. Thank you, Spirit, for that divine experience, because now I can go back and tell you that it's going to be okay. I can go back and tell you that life is never ending, that life is endless, and that when people transition, they don't leave per se, they change forms and they become different energetic footprints for you to tap into at any time you need. And I only know these things because I've been through them. And I only know these things because I tap into these energetic footprints of my brother and my cousin all the time, and my ancestors and my guides, my angels of light, my ancestors of light, my guiding lights. It's so much light because we are the light. And that is the Lord. The Lord is the light within you. So dwell in the house of the Lord. And hopefully this channel, I'll be able to give you some tools and resources that will allow you to be able to navigate and tap into that frequency. And for me, one of the things that I could say is my daily walk in nature. Me getting up and walking a minimum of 2 miles every day, just to breathe, just to think, just to stretch, just to download with the sun. I mean, it's changed everything for me. And I'm so grateful that I got my body moving, because when you're in depression, you can't get out of bed. I remember laying in the bed till 3, 4. I know. That's why this is a gradual thing. So if you just get up from where you are right now, and maybe you don't want to walk, but maybe you want to go sit in the grass. Sit in the grass for 5 minutes. Play with the grass. Dig your hands in the dirt. Tap into your inner child energy again and just sit in the dirt and play in it. It's so healing. It's nature is giving us every single thing we need. Life, the Lord, the law, source is nothing but abundance, waiting for us to tap into it. And I just wanted to tell you guys that today. I just wanted to remind you about dwelling in the house of the Lord by the renewing of your mind daily. That program is not playing here. So this is the program that we create here because it's not a part of 3D. It does not naturally attune to that program. You have to create that program for yourself daily by your actions, by your thoughts, and by your words. So thank you for tapping into this channel. I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me this morning to get clear about the house of the Lord, dwelling in the house of the Lord, and how good the Lord truly is. Because once you get this mind, this nervous system, the vagus nerve, and all these nerve endings and everything in your body in sync with one another, then you can begin to feel what it's like to dwell in the house of the Lord. Then you can understand what it feels to walk in alignment, for your steps to be guided, for you to have peace, for you to have struggle is always going to come, but you'll have this supernatural strength and this power that you'll know nothing can stop you, and that everything comes is just for you to overcome, because somebody's going to need to know that they can do it too. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for checking out Shepherds of Success today. You see, I sat still. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. It's a daily thing for me, but I'm getting there and I'm working on it. I'm working on me. I'm showing up for me. I'm showing up in the house of the Lord every single day, no matter what. But just wanted to share that snippet. Thank you so much. And if you do like this message, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, or even just tell somebody some kind words today if you can think about it and you see somebody in a disarray or having a hard moment, or even if you're having a hard moment. Breathe and get back to the house of the Lord. Okay? Right here. Peace and love, you guys. Be well.